Something strange is happening between Chase Stokes and Kelsea Ballerini, and for once, Chase is the one talking. Or at least hinting. Because out of nowhere, he fired off a pair of messages so cryptic, so dramatic, and so pointed that fans are convinced he didn't just spill the tea, he dumped the whole pot. But the real question is, did Chase just expose the final end of their relationship, or is this a breakup battle playing out in real time? Their romance looked picture-perfect at first. Red carpets, matching outfits, public compliments, that soft launch era where they pretended they weren't together even though everyone knew. But behind the scenes, people close to them always said the vibe was complicated. Completely different worlds, different industries, different ways of dealing with stress. By September, reps confirmed what fans already suspected. They'd split after nearly 3 years together. A source insisted they gave it their all, but something just wouldn't stick. And then, just when everyone had moved on, they were spotted in Dubrovnik earlier this month, holding hands, whispering to each other, looking like the soft reboot version of their relationship. So when Chase suddenly posted those messages, it felt like a bomb dropped right on top of that quiet reunion. But trust me, that was only the prologue. On November 20th, Chase posted what might be the most dramatic breakup Note a Celebrity has dropped all year. No context, no explanation, no filter selfie, just words. Don't believe the media. I'm blocked. I did nothing wrong. That alone sent fans into chaos. Blocked by who? Why? What went down? And then he followed it up with, "Sorry, Red Heart, I tried." Right there, he confirmed 2 things without actually saying them. 1, whatever rekindling they tried didn't last. 2, he wants everyone to know he isn't the villain in this story. Then came the second story, more blunt, more exposed. "I'm sorry for those who believed in us. It is what it is. Onwards and upwards." In other words, it's done. Not taking space. Not working through things.
Done.
But what happened that pushed him to say all this publicly? Fans immediately noticed something. Chase and Kelsea no longer follow each other on Instagram. And if you believe Chase's first story, that wasn't a mutual choice. The word blocked changed everything. People started analyzing timelines, comments, likes, flight schedules, anything that could explain why these two went from holding hands in Croatia to cutting each other off on social media. Some fans think it was a sudden blow-up. Others think this was simmering beneath the surface for months. But the receipts don't stop there. Just 3 days before the Instagram situation, Chase popped up in Kelsea's TikTok comments. Fans were dragging him, dragging her, and dragging his ex Madeline Klein all at the same time. And Chase snapped. He wrote, "These comments are f***ing weird. Grow up." That moment told fans 2 things. 1, he was paying attention, maybe too much attention. 2, the constant references to Madeline were clearly getting under his skin. Some people think that may have sparked the final explosion. Because in relationships, the ex isn't usually the problem until fans make them the problem. And Kelsea just released new music that didn't exactly help the situation. Kelsea's new EP Mount Pleasant is basically her diary set to music, raw, unfiltered, and a little too honest. In the song Emerald City, she sings about feeling jealousy toward a partner's ex. Fans instantly connected the dots. She was likely talking about Chase and Madeline. Then there's her CMA performance of I Sit in Parks, an emotional track about confusion, longing, and heartbreak. And Chase posted his breakup messages the day after that performance. The timing was suspicious. Almost like he felt the narrative was turning against him, and he needed to reclaim it. But if that's the case, why choose such explosive wording? Social media didn't hold back. Some fans felt bad for him. Getting blocked hurts, even when you're famous. But others? They were rolling their eyes. The #1 reaction online was, If you're blocked, you probably did something wrong. People called his posts messy, dramatic, and attention-seeking. Some accused him of trying to beat the media to the punch. Others suggested he was attempting to paint himself as the heartbroken good guy while Kelsea processed her side of the story privately and through music. But the truth might be messier than anyone expected. Fans have cooked up multiple theories, each one more dramatic than the last. Theory A: he's genuinely heartbroken. He tried to fix things, she pulled away, and blocking him was the final straw. Theory B: the reunion in Croatia was a last attempt. They gave it one more shot and the same old issues resurfaced. Theory C: PR timing. Kelsea drops a vulnerable EP, Chase drops emotional posts, the media swarms, streams go up. Coincidence? Maybe. Convenient? Definitely. Theory D: emotional mismatch. Kelsea processes feelings through music. Chase processes feelings through social media. Put those together, you get chaos. Regardless of which theory you believe, one thing is clear: both of them are hurting in different ways. Celebrity relationships aren't just two people dating. They're two brands, two fan bases, two pasts, two narratives, all colliding in public. Chase's messages were raw. Kelsea's songs were vulnerable. And the entire world got a front-row seat to their confusion. But maybe that's the real heartbreak, when fame turns private problems into public entertainment. And when love ends, not with a conversation, but with a story that disappears in 24 hours. So now the only question left is, do you believe Chase's side of the story? Or is this just another chapter in a breakup saga that's far from over?